I'm Batman.
Hey guys, how's it going? I have got something really cool planned for today's video, and I'm excited to share it with you. Also, we have these available on our store. They're really cool, they're really comfortable, and it was a lot of fun to put together, so feel free to grab one at the link in the description. Time for the grand unveiling. So check it out. I got all of this really cool stuff directly off of Amazon, so let's take a close-up look at it and get you guys better acquainted. All of these items that I'm showing you guys are going to be available at the links in the description. And this is a very DIY Batsuit project, but you can get most of this stuff pretty cheap online. So we've got motorcycle pants. We've got these sports gloves that are, I think they have some Kevlar in them, if I'm remembering correctly. We have a head glove or a balaclava, depending on your preference. Motorcycle jacket slash upper half of the suit. And then we got this guy, which is a Batman cowl that I found for 35 bucks, and it's pretty good. It's a soft latex, but with a blow dryer and a little bit of love and care. We're gonna spray paint that with Plasti Dip, and that should give it a more firm countenance, make it hold its shape a little better. The motorcycle jacket and pants, we're going to be using Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte Gray. So we're going for a classic Batsuit color scheme, and yeah, let's just get started. You'll want to get paint that has paint and primer as well, and you'll probably need to do a solid 2 to 3 coats on it. So I started off using the Ultra Matte spray, but then it ended up not being light enough. It almost had no difference between the black of the motorcycle gear and the paint itself. So I went to the store and I bought a couple cans of Rust-Oleum Satin spray, which was a lighter gray. It ended up giving me the desired effect and really made it feel a lot more like a classic Batsuit gray. The motorcycle jacket itself has a lot of mesh, so I had to get up close and personal with the paint, really coating that mesh, but it eventually did take on the color pretty well. It's also important to give yourself plenty of time between coats to give the paint plenty of time to dry. I would recommend maybe about 30 to 45 minutes in between coats, and this was an all-day project for me, as you're about to see. Once you've done both sides of the suit satisfactorily, I recommend hanging it up to dry on something. What I did was I just put this on coat hangers and I hung it on a clothesline in the backyard and left it to dry overnight. You want to give it as much time as possible so that none of the paint chips off when you try to wear it. So now that we got the suit itself out of the way, this is what it's roughly gonna look like. Got the pants. I'm gonna probably do another coat on this at some point, but it served the purposes for which I needed it and kind of gives it a little bit of a weathered look. Same with the jacket itself. End product was really good all around. The armor just looks awesome. The Velcro, you're gonna want to be careful with how much paint you put on. More on that later in the video. So let's go into how I made the bat symbol. Basically what you're gonna do, and this is also on Amazon, is you're gonna buy some Cosplay foam. You could also make EVA foam work. I like this a little better because it's a little more flexible and to really fit the bat symbol into the curves of the armor. It's helpful for it to be a little more flexible. And all I basically used was the Batfeed bat symbol and cut that out of the foam. Did a little bit of scoring on it, to make it look a little more weathered. Starting off with spraying, you're gonna wanna shake the can for a solid minute to minute and a half. This stuff is intense. Make sure you're only doing a light dusting with each coat, with about 30 to 45 minutes between coats, again, like before. For blow drying the cowl, make sure to go lightly on the lightest setting on your blow dryer. That'll help the latex to resume its natural form. For the cowl, you can either use a mannequin head, or what I just did was use an empty apple cider jug. Anything that'll hold the shape of the mask. And for the next 3 coats, you're gonna just do a light dusting on the cowl until you see it kind of glisten For the boots, you're just gonna need basic combat boots. I went ahead and got these. They're a Smith & Wesson brand, but those can be pretty pricey sometimes. So, you know, just search and find the pair that works best for you price-wise. Amazon has a wide range. So there you guys have it. For the cape too, this was just something that my wife sewed together for me. We got a pattern from our local store, but you can also find them on Amazon pretty easily. For a cloak, the one we did had a pattern for a hood because I wanted my Batman cape to have a collar. That is something I'm a huge fan of, but you don't have to do that. Just, again, find a pattern that works best for you. The cape works very nicely. We've got a nice little clasp there, and you can wear it over the front like this. You can do like all sorts of shapes and whatnot, or you can flip this over your shoulders, which is what I do, and you can kind of just cruise around like this. This utility belt is just, you know, a standard issue police belt from Amazon. And you remember how I said to be careful on spraying the Velcro on this jacket? It doesn't stick very well, so I have to safety pin it. So hopefully you won't have to do that. I'll probably do a more in-depth fix on this at some point, because I'm planning on doing more episodes on this Batsuit. I'm going to keep improving the technology, keep improving on the practicality of it.
It's gonna be fun.
So that just about wraps up our Amazon Batsuit build. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me, and remember, the night is always darkest before the dawn, and I promise you, the dawn is coming. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.